Dr. Radha Tevanu ma'am, other KMA members, faculty members, invited guests, secretariat team, and the true reason why we all assembled here, our dear student. A warm good morning to you all. It is indeed a great pleasure and a very special moment for all of us at KMA as we conclude and celebrate the valedictory function of KMA's Finishing School initiative of 2025, an endeavor dedicated to nurture and transform young talents into industry-ready professionals. As I mentioned earlier, we have done similar programs in the past too. It was called Campus to Corporate earlier in the year 2022. Then there was a gap. And this year, we evolved further this bit of transformation. We have changed the name as Finishing School. As I mentioned, mission remains the same, name just changed. Otherwise, it is a transformation journey enabling young participants, helping them bridge the gap between what is a classroom learning and the academic learning, also the dynamic expectation of the corporate world. This year, our approach has been little more research driven. Just for the madam's understanding, our approach has been little more research driven. And our subcommittee members, including Dr. Radha ma'am and Mr. Johnson sir, our president, and all that, Mr. Arun Prasad of V-Star, we met a few times and we discussed in detail. It is that we understood that we have to understand the present skill gap before we finalize the curriculum. Therefore, we did connect with a lot of industry mentors from the industry, CHROs, recruitment specialists across the domain. A lot of spectrum of domain in like BFSI and retail or FMCG, banking, consulting companies, and all that. And we could find a lot of gaps there. We have incorporated all the new findings, and also we have included the conventional topics like the business etiquette and the communication, digital, whatever the tools required for the session. All that we've included. We've curated, very customized, specifically we curated these sessions and basis the findings. So, we have 7 sessions we have planned. It is just 7 sessions, but if you look at the span of months, we have started planning in the month of August. And in September, we could, formulate and curate the session. And in the month of October 25th, we started. And all of November, we had this program. And now we are here in now December. So it's a span of almost 3 months we had the program. Otherwise, a plan, if you look at it, is almost 4 to 5 months. Okay, so if you look at a small recap of all these sessions, it started in the month of October 25th. Started by Mr. Matthew Abraham. Okay, he came all the way from Calicut, from the House of Malabar. So he did talk about the thriving in change, building resilience. So he did talk about the transformation skills required for freshers. So the topic, named as Accept, Adapt, and Change. A wonderful session. And second session was done by Mr. Rijo, who was the recruitment head of EY, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So he did talk about thriving in change and building resilience and problem-solving skills. I remember you were saying that, the corporate, what are the corporate expectations like, there are no more friendship system in the big corporate or consulting companies. It is all colleagues. Okay, that is a culture out there. So people are looking at to join in top corporates. So companies like EY, MNCs and all that have to have a plan in that way. Third session, again a wonderful session. We had the official inauguration made by our district collector, G. Priyanka IAS. And I hope you all remember what she was saying. She mentioned she also had a tough time, even though she is a gold medalist in college, she had a tough time in the initial phase of her career. She was saying that continuity, change is that is what all the corporates are looking at. We also have to upskill ourselves all the time, and learning is a never-ending process, all that she mentioned. Followed by Dr. Krishna Bhaskar Mangalsheri, faculty member of ACMS, did connect with you guys on the workplace professionalism and the sort into action, all the subjects he's mentioned, and along with a lot of business games that he has done. And fourth session, again, our dear friend Mr. Arun Prasad of V-Star Creations. So he talked about the CHRO expectations on a fresher's point of view. So that was again a wonderful session made by Mr. Arun Prasad. And fifth session, communication and career readiness. Speaker, Mr. Ajesh Kumar. He's AGM AVT Beverages. He is also an awardee of NIPM Kerala chapter. So he did a wonderful session, and he also gifted an e-book. I don't know how many of you have read through the book. Did you get a chance to read through the book? I don't know. So fifth session, again, we cannot actually exclude a subject like a digital. So we've included digital subject person from TCS, Mr. Pradeep. You did a wonderful session on the digital perspective. So during these sessions, we also understood that what advanced Excel or Excel is not the need of the hour, but what Power BI and such effective tools are very important. So he did connect you with the topic of Power BI and essentials of ChatGPT, and also the other technical tools which is required for the companies like top companies like TCS, EY and all. I remember he was also made you a presentation on a case study. That was again a wonderful session. And today we are on the seventh session, which is basically valedictory functions. Madam is going to address, and we'll definitely have the course certificate distribution, and post which we'll have a mock interviews. Okay, so let me get into my responsibility today of welcoming distinguished personalities out here. See, we have a forum called Young Minds here. Young Minds basically, third generation, second generation business entrepreneurs, and they're all established business. Some of them are established business houses, and some of them are trying their experiment in the startup ecosystem, and few of them are working in a corporate company. That is the that is the Young Minds forum we have in KMA. I was speaking to them last week on a subject of engagement. So what is engagement? Engagement, some people think that engagement is just being happy at the workplace. But happiness is comfort, whereas engagement is commitment. Okay, look for a sport or a game where, a happy player is just fine with the perks of facilities, but engaged players always, they go for extra mile, not for themselves, but to help the team win. Correct, no? So it is not a mindset, it is choosing to be more involved and impactful. So, we have to ask ourselves whether are we just comfortable, or are we are we truly engaged? Because comfort just keep you where you are currently, but engagement takes you where you want to be. Now we have a super model of a person who has never sat in front of comfort, but took a lot of challenges in her life. And she had all the freedom to sit in front of comfort, but she has taken a lot of challenges in her life and built a strong brand called V-Star. Okay, the brand, I'm just thinking that when she was dreaming for a brand, she's aware that she's competing for a lot of big corporate and top players and global players and all that. But she never settled that. She's, nurtured the brand, and the brand is now, not just in the Kerala state, but across pan-India basis, the brand is there with a lot of stores, and also conquered overseas market. Thank you for accepting our invitation, madam, and welcome you to the event. We have a officiating secretary today, Dr. Radha Tevenu. She is our managing committee member, also vice chairman of SEMS group of institution. So I was also reading a little bit of her story as well. Radha ma'am also joined, SEMS family. But she said, she was just not elevated to vice chairman all of a sudden. She joined though she is also a rank holder. She is also a rank holder in postgraduate, and she is joined in lower grade in the company, and she has proved herself and elevated to a position of, a vice chairman of SEMS College of SEMS group of institution. So let me also tell you that she's a chair-elect of ACBSP Region 10. ACBSP is the international body of B School Association, the apex body of global forum of B schools as far as B schools are concerned. The present chairman is Mr. Uday of Wellinger College, and she is a chair-elect. So you can understand the depth of the position. Thank you, ma'am, and accepting our invitation and welcome you to the. So we have our MC member and the subcommittee member, Mr. Johnson. Sir is also available. Sir is a very seasoned professional, HR professional, and past chairman of our great organization called NIPM. Welcome to the event, sir. So I also have to thank a lot of thanks, responsibility lies with madam, but let me also take the opportunity to thank all the faculty members, partnership organizations like, I have to name them in particular, like Sahardaya Institute of Management, Danya, Alex, madam, and the team. Also, XIME College, Dr. Anjana, and Sony, sir, and all from XIME College. And UC College, the dean and faculty members of UC College, plus we have, Jain College, madam is here. Okay, and we also have, we also have persons from, Bharat Mada Institute of Management, all that. So I take this opportunity to thank them. And students, you guys have been awesome. Like normally after 5 days of hectic schedule of all your academics, people tend to take off on Saturdays. But all this 7 sessions, you consistently, 95% of the people have attended all the sessions. This is wonderful, the true dedication from you. Hats off to you guys. And finally, the secretary team, Lieutenant Jojo, Mr. Pajit, has been wonderful. A lot of support from them. I welcome to the event for all the secretariat. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abraham Olikal, for your gracious welcome and for your dedicated leadership throughout this program.
We now take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of mentors, coordinators, and participants who made the KMA Finishing School 2025 a memorable learning experience.
We are deeply honored to welcome our chief guest, Mrs. Sheela Kochouseph, founder and CMD of V-Star Creations Private Limited. Her remarkable leadership and entrepreneurial journey continue to inspire countless young professionals. Ma'am, it is truly our privilege to have you with us in this morning. May we now invite you to deliver the valedictory address.
A very good morning, KMA President Mr. Hari Kumar, and other officials, other dignitary guests, Radha, she's my friend. We know, for a long time we have not met. After a long time we are meeting now. And Arun is there, my HR head, and my dear students. So, first of all, I appreciate and congratulate KMA for coming up with wonderful, the training program for all of you. I think with this, you are all becoming, each one of you, a finished product. That is a very happy moment for all of you. And you should be thankful to KMA for this wonderful program. And they have been sourcing people from different institutions to train you and share experiences with you, and it's all one of its kind. So congratulations to all of you. He said all of you were present for every day, and I'm here just to for the valedictory function of this program. It's a privilege, definitely, to stand before you. Unlike you, I'm not an MBA or anything. I am just a BSc graduate. And that was a long time back. I passed out my BSc degree in '74. So none of you were there, and I don't think any of you were there, even people sitting here. And since I was interested in a lot of creativity, that's how I decided to take home science as my subject. Physics, chemistry, all these subjects were not very, I realized it's not my cup of tea, so I just kept away. But still, and a lot of things I learned in home science. First, everybody used to make fun of me. So before getting married, you're going to learn cooking and all that. Home science means only cooking. That's what everybody thought, everybody understood. But only when I started the course, I realized a lot of important subjects like physiology was there. A part of doctors, what they study in for medicine, and bacteriology, sociology, textiles and clothing, every detail about each fabric, and food and nutrition. Then food and nutrition എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ കുക്കിംഗ് അല്ല, ലൈക്ക് ഇപ്പം നമുക്ക് ഡയറ്റീഷ്യൻസ് ജോലിയൊക്കെ ചെയ്യുന്നവർ ചെയ്യുന്ന ആ കോഴ്സ്. സോ അങ്ങനെ ഒരുപാട് പുതിയ പുതിയ സബ്ജക്ട്സാണ് ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചത്. അപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് ഐ വാസ് വെരി ഹാപ്പി ബിക്കോസ് ഞാൻ വെറുതെ ഐ ഡിഡ്ന്റ് നോ വാട്ട് സബ്ജക്ട്സ് വർ ദർ ഡ്യൂറിങ് ദോസ് ഡേയ്സ്. അൺലൈക്ക് യു children, we never had any opportunity to learn or understand. Now everything is available in all medias. അതൊന്നും അന്നില്ല. And I was born in a large family of 12 children, and I was the 11th child. And when I remember, my father had all white hair. He was a textile and a jewelry businessman. So that's how fabric became my passion, fabric and garments. But then in 77, I got married, and my husband had just started the business 6 months back. And we started living in a small rented house. I still remember the rent, it was 350 rupees per month. And he had one small scooter. That's how we started our life. He said, I'll take you to see my factory. Then I thought a big factory with Coca-Cola factory എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ അതാണല്ലോ എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ. So he took me to a place, a small place, just half of this room. And there are 2-3 tables, and in the corner he was sitting. So I thought, my God, this is a factory. So I didn't know. So I thought, okay, ഇതിൽ നിന്നൊക്കെ ജീവിക്കാനുള്ളത് കിട്ടുമോ എന്നൊക്കെ അന്ന് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിലൊരു സംശയം. So I have seen how V-Guard grew from scratch. And what I understood is he was a very hardworking person and very, very time conscious and very prompt. Every day 8:30 he'll leave and he'll come for lunch. Again we'll leave and he'll be home by 5:30. So that is so I thought, but I have seen my father as a businessman. He used to sit in the shop up to 9:30 and come late, and we have dinner at 11:30, like that. That was our lifestyle. But here everything was early and very, very prompt. So that was the lifestyle, and I learned a lot of things from him, just how to keep time and how to be meticulous in planning and everything. I have seen his success. So that's a lot of learning for me. And even though in theory I have not learned much, in practical life I had a lot of lessons from him. And that's what helped me. And when my children became 10th and 12th and all that, I thought I should be doing something. He said, you come to V-Guard and help me. So I started going to V-Guard. And when I went to V-Guard, it was electronics, electricals, the same old story, physics, which I didn't like. So I said, 6 months I went there. Then I said, I'm not interested in this job. Even if I am not there, this will run better, I told him. So you better leave me. And I stopped going there. So, and that's how I started a small shop, a ready-made shop in Kallur, which didn't take off. And so what we did, we made dresses and took to all the shops which were doing well. And we got orders. That's how we started. So, and that's how, then he had a brand name registered called V-Star. he said, you can take this name and you can take my office, which was lying idle. And he gave me some money also as a loan. That's how I started. So wherever I go, the first question I face is, oh, you have enough and more money, your husband, so you can play with money, you can start any business. No, that's not true in my case. He gave me some loan on interest, and I had to pay back the interest and the capital. So I didn't have much money to play with. So in fact, during those days, I felt bad. Why this man is like that? But now I look back, I think that is what helped me to be independent. So that's how I started V-Star. Now, a business finishing course you had is, it looks like it's a very unique one. And it's not just about learning theories and mastering presentations, but it's also about transformation. You all transform into a new individual with a lot of knowledge and experience. And what you have to keep in mind is, there are a lot of opportunity for you as for jobs. Also, as an entrepreneur also you can shine. But I don't know, everybody can be a businessman or businesswoman, because a lot of factors should come together to make a business successful. Some people may know the subject, the product. That's very important, to know the product. That's what helped me actually, but that's not enough. How to be a good leader. You should be a good leader to appoint, when you appoint people. Also, you should know about the market, the raw material availability, and what kind of customers you are looking for, and what kind of product. Everything you have to have a good study. Then only you can just excel in any industry or in any business. Also, unlike my time, now things have changed, and there are a lot of new avenues and let it be media or knowledge, wherever, anything. New businesses are there, and so it's all, I think any business is helping a customer. When I started, there was no good innovators available in the market. That's how I ended, and it was easy for me. But so over the years, we'll think, okay, now all the products are there, now what else to come? But new things are coming, like Swiggy came, Uber. It's all new kind of businesses. Like that, so many are new to come. So what you have to understand is what is customers' need? What is the customer need now? That need you should understand, and that is the business, successful business is going to be in the next future. And for you, things are much easy. In my time, I had to depend on newspaper or some magazine for advertisements. Now it is on your fingertips, on your phone, everything is there. So things are easier, but at the same time, competition is much higher. So many, whatever business you start, there will be another 100 or even thousands when you look at the phone. So it is important that what you have, the product, what product you have with special features that the other your competitor don't have. That's also important. And now V-Star, we did last year 140 crores. And 7 years back, I started an exclusive outlet for V-Star. So before that, I had another 5 exclusive outlets when we were doing salwar kameez, but that didn't become successful, and I had to close down those 5 shops. So again, when I entered into innovators and thought of starting exclusive outlets, all my managers were against it, because madam, you already closed 5 shops, now don't start again. That was their fear. But in my mind, I thought, okay, that was another product. This is innovators for men and women. Why not? Other innovator brands have their own showrooms. And moreover, I couldn't understand customers' mind. I couldn't interact with the customer. I couldn't see a customer face to face. I had to depend on other general traders. And what these traders did was they will stock products which are the cheapest one, the fast moving, and my all dream products, that they were all lying in the warehouse, because they didn't want the costly innovators. They wanted only the cheaper ones. So that was again another problem for me. And sometimes, I thought, why should I do new models? Nobody's buying, nobody is talking it. So that's how it struck my mind, I should start my own shop. That's how we started a first shop at Center Square. And it became successful. It was a small shop because everybody was threatening me. The huge rent of our products are not costly, so how are you going to meet? But somehow I said I need a shop, and that's how I started. Now I have 58 shops within 6-7 years. And the shops are only in Kerala. So that was a good, turning point, and the brand became very popular, more popular with all the shops, and I could, showcase all my products, and I could interact with the customers, and I got the courage to, improvise and also find out new products. So these are all important. So when all as an entrepreneur, sometimes you have to take some important decisions yourself. Everybody may be against it sometimes, but that decision is important. So I think that decision made a big change in V-Star. And now we have about 250 direct employees and another 1,000 plus employees engaged in production. We have units here in Kerala many times, 16 units we have, and also we have an office and units in Tirupur, all kinds of knitted wares and everything. So and we became the leaders in women's wear and kids wear for the last 10-15 years. And now 5-6 years I started menswear. So all big players are there in menswear. So it was a big challenge. But somehow I thought if I bring the best product, men will welcome it. And we introduced many new products. Last year we introduced Modal Carbon Zero products, which is made of wood pulp. So, and it's very body friendly and cool material and very, very lightweight and very, very comfortable. So, so customers were very happy to have that product. So, you should all try my menswear product, all the boys. Because I'm an entrepreneur from Kerala, and you should encourage me. And when I started shops, I thought what to do to attract more customers to the shop. So that's how and blouse stitching is a very difficult thing for any woman who is wearing sari. So I thought, why not some research on that? And that's how I found out a blouse, which is fully stretchable. I'm not wearing that. Fully stretchable. It's made of viscose and lycra, highly stretchable. Mother and daughter can wear the same blouse. Even if you put on 5 kilos, or if you shed 5 kilos also, you can wear the same blouse. So that kind of blouse I have invented, and it has become a big hit. So I could attract many more customers to my shops. Also, those who stay abroad, UK or US or other places, they carry in bulk because to get a blouse there is impossible. So that's a new market I found out. So it's important that every day you think of, how to grow. So our business growth is mainly either growth in the products or growth in the customers. This both will help you to grow in business. So it's important that it should be your passion. Just for time pass, or my friend started, so I will also start. All that will not work. 24 hours it should be in your head, and you should be thinking about it, how to grow, what can I do differently, what can I bring it as a new product, which are the products that our customers are looking for. So if you go on thinking like that, you'll get an answer. That's how you can grow. So this, and also you have to look after your health also. 24 hours looking at the phone and doing nothing, that will spoil your health. So I'm going to celebrate my 72th birthday after 2-3 months, and I make it a point that every day 1 hour I'll spend for my body, for me. Otherwise, you will get neck pain, this pain, this pain. If you don't have good health, you cannot do anything. Not even business, not even job. So, and all of you, this generation, all of you have to be on the laptop. More and also phone, looking down. So many of you get spondylitis and neck pain and all that. So it's important that spend one day for your body and eat healthy food and look after your health and be creative and never stop learning. Go on learning and it'll help you. Okay. So all the very best, and I'm happy to inaugurate this valedictory function. Congratulations and all the very best to you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your insightful and inspiring words. Your presence has added a great value to this special occasion. We now move on to one of the most awaited segments of this morning, the certificate distribution. This is a moment of pride for each participant who has successfully completed the KMA Finishing School 2025. We humbly invite our chief guest, Ms. Sheela Kochouseph, and other dignitaries to kindly present the certificates to the participants.
Now, I would like to request that the participants come forward to receive their certificates.
Mr. Srihari Ravi. We invite Mr. Johnson, sir, also to this dais.
Ms. Alina Pius. Ms. Anis Abdul Rahman K. Shamir. Mr. Vishal T.D., Union Christian College, Aluva. Ms. Ivana Teresa Sudeep, Jain, deemed to be University, Kochi campus. Mr. Labib Mehboob, Jain, deemed to be University, Kochi campus. Ms. Ria Shaju, Union Christian College, Aluva. Now we request Mr. Radha ma'am to hand over some certificates. Mr. Manu Kiyar, Union Christian College, Aluva.
Ms. Nandana M., Jain University. Ms. Nandana PV, Union Christian College, Alva. Mr. Jodhul Joy Pramani, Union Christian College, Alva. Ms. Jayashree Sahadevan, Union Christian College, Alva. Ms. Nijia Molkayan, Union Christian College, Alva. Mr. Akshay Vibi, Union Christian College, Alva. Ms. Hridya H., Union Christian College, Alva. Ms. Anjali Saji, Union Christian College, Alva. Now we request Mr. Johnson Matthew sir to hand over some certificates. Ms. Niyukta Shaj, PS Union Christian College, Alva. Ms. Anifta Youssef, Union Christian College, Alua.
Mr. Samir Shamkule, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Kochi. Mr. Srinath Anand, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Kochi. Ms. Varsha Anjami, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Kochi. Ms. Swati Goban, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Kochi. Mr. Raman Kumar Pandey, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Kochi. Ms. Ankita Paul, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Cochin. Mr. Siddharth M.S., Union Christian College, Alua. Mr. Muhammad Altaf P.S., Union Christian College, Alua. Mr. Nanna Anuhya, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Cochin. Mr. Rajiv Dwivedi, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Cochin. Ms. Shruti Ramesh, Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship, Cochin. Now I request Mr. Abraham Olikal sir to distribute certificates.
Mr. Ranjit M., Sahardaya Institute of Management Studies, Kodagara. Ms. Ria Abi, Sahardaya Institute of Management Studies, Kodagara. Ms. Lakshmi, Sahardaya Institute of Management Studies, Kodagara. Mr. Jidin KP, Sahardaya Institute. Ms. Helen Timothy, Sahardaya Institute. Mr. Christopher Paul, Sahardaya Institute. Mr. Bernard C.W., Sahardaya Institute. Ms. Anjali Shaju, Sahardaya Institute. Mr. Alvin K. Joffe, Sahardaya Institute. Ms. Abila Francis, Sahardaya Institute.
Now I request Arun sir to come and forward to distribute some certificates. Ms. Siyamol P.A., Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies. Ms. Sri Lakshmi P., Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies. Ms. Krishna Priya T., Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies. Ms. Neha M., Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies. Thank you, dignitaries, for presenting the certificate and making this moment even more special. A big congratulations to all participants. May this achievement mark the beginning of the great success ahead. Now, we would like to take a moment to express our gratitude. I invite Mr. Abraham Olikel to present a token of appreciation to Mrs. Sheela Kochouseph for her valuable support and contributions.
To express our gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of the KMA Finishing School 2025 and today's ceremony, we invite Mrs. Radha Tavarnoor, Managing Committee Member, Kerala Management Association, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Sheela ma'am, my own friend Abraham, all the MC members of KMA, faculty, and dear students, a very good morning. So you've been trained well by us. Okay, very good. So you listened to Sheela ma'am's story. At one point, if you have been reading, at one point, if you look at those who have made big in life, like you say, no, who's who. Usually, even in your passing conversation, you'll say, "Pinne nee ang Ambani alle." Don't you say that? Tatas alle. Understand, these organizations, these brand names, were never made in a day. That can never happen. What we find at the end is only the froth. അതായത് നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഒരു ചായ അടിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിൻ്റെ മേളിൽ പത വരില്ലേ, അത് മാത്രം കണ്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് whether the organization, the brand, the product is good or bad. You never try to see what goes below. I'm just taking one more cue from ma'am's talk. Failures. See, why I was talking to ma'am now. Why I am talking like this is because you are all students. This is our job. Ranjini ma'am is there. We are all used to talking to students. So again and again we can only reiterate one point. Failures, people will say failure is a stepping stone to success. എത്ര തവണ തോക്കും എന്ന് നിങ്ങളുടെ മനസ്സിൽ കൂടെ പോയില്ലേ? If you don't jump into something, you will only be happy. I mean, if you're happy, it is good. You will only be doing something that you never liked. All of us, as part of our program, we expect and hope that all of you get employed. No doubt about it. All of you get employed. But since you're students, there is some work that needs to be done below that. I'm going to say something which maybe your parents would have taught you otherwise, which you would have never thought also. I'm asking you to be selfish. Please be selfish. It's good to share, but you should have something in your hand to share. കയ്യിലുള്ളതല്ലേ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റൂ. If you don't have that, if you don't think of acquiring that, then you cannot share. So to have that, you should have something, and that is why I'm asking you to be selfish. Now, how can you be selfish as a student? How many of you are deciding to take your electives now or specialization now, something like that? Or how many of you have to decide it in a month's time or later on? You already, a few of them have. So there, what we find is students tend to take what their friends take. അവൻ അനലിറ്റിക്സ് എടുത്തു, ഞാനും എടുക്കാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവൾ. That's the common, or because your would-be spouse, you think that you will get married to somebody and you are having an affair, and you think, okay, I'll take because he has taken or she has taken. Please understand, if you do not define yourself, then it's difficult. Because your friend or your would-be or your boyfriend or your girlfriend has taken, don't latch on. Only you know what you're good at. If you are not good at something that is analytical, do not jump into that. You can acquire that skill later on, but the present need is to get employed. The immediate requirement for all of you is to get employed. For that, what should you acquire? Immediately. So, at SCMS, placements are going on. I'm sure in many of the colleges is a placement season, it's going on. So, today, what should I possess to get a job? And if you are all reading newspapers, then remember, job market is not easy. It was never easy. Only those who worked hard got jobs. Other than your own parents' company, no company came and said, okay, you are the miserable student, you are good for nothing, let me grab you. No. If anybody, other than your parents, if anybody has spent 10 rupees on you, that person will ensure that either they get back 10 or 20 or only more, never 2 or 3 or 4. So unless you equip yourself, today you are a student, you think you will clear. Since all of your MBA students, is there a shortage of MBAs? Absolutely. I listened to UC College, Sahridaya, Zaim, and Bharadamata, Jane. Okay, let us assume, for easy calculation, let us assume that in each of your colleges there are 100 seats only. Just assume. Let's not count more. So 500 students. If you are sitting for interview, you are 1 by 500. 1 by 500. So, look at all the other colleges that are not here. I'm just taking Cochin, I'm just taking Ernakulam. Let us take SCMS, Rajagiri, SMS, FISAT, KBS, KMM. There are so many. Okay, easily maybe another 10 more. I'm just saying 10 more. 10 into 100 plus your 500, 1,500. So, in simple math, it is 1 by 1,500. So, is there a shortage? No. So, I was very happy when Abraham said that, many of you have been regular in attending the program, but this is not enough. And that is why I started saying that learn to be selfish. If your friend gets a job, good. Good for him. Proudly, happily congratulate. If you got employed before that, excellent. Train your friend, support your friend. And what you have to do, these days, these are just, the minimal that we could do from the management perspective, from the Kerala Management Association perspective. These are the 7 domains that we identified after a lot of brainstorming, because all of you, in all your colleges, there will be programs happening simultaneously. Make every use of it. If there is an add-on program and you have to pay 1,000 rupees, please pay. You look at your Swiggy history, you would have spent more than 1,000 this week. And then you are bargaining for 1,000 rupees to spend for a personality development program. If there is an Excel workshop, which requires you to pay 500 rupees, pay. Because this is the investment. If you do not invest in yourselves, again being selfish, if you do not invest in yourselves, it is very difficult to be employable the moment you step out. The more you remain outside the campus without being employed, the more difficult it becomes. Maybe you are waiting for your dream company to get into the dream job at the dream salary. Wonderful. I would rather take a quote from one of Mohanlal's movies. Best. I've heard such students talking, I'll only sit for such a company, that particular company, and only if they offer me this. Who are you? I'm talking about a small place called Cochin. Who are you? Why should the company spend on you? All of us are sitting here. We all represent companies. We will never take somebody who is below average, below standard, who cannot work, who has a negative attitude. We'll never take. We'll smile and say, wonderful, congratulations, all the best. Oh yes, the day before also we had interviews at SEMS. I said that to many people. I'm not going to hire any of them. So understand, the job market is not easy. Invest in yourselves. And the last part, you listen to ma'am. There's a challenge there. Okay? So when you take a challenge, all of us are Malayalis. We are not proud. I'm a proud Malayali, but we all learned English later on. If you find language as a challenge, conquer it. There are 3 C's in challenges. One is challenge as a challenge. First, you have to identify what your challenge is. The next C is to become conquer it. How do you conquer? You make mistakes. You make mistakes while speaking in English. It's wrong. Who cares? I'm a Malayali. Can a foreigner, can a British speak in Malayalam so fluently how we speak? Ningalku ille friends UK le? Or you would have met people, you would have seen people on movies. Can any one of them speak so fluently in Malayalam? Absolutely not. But we are trying to speak their language. Who cares? You are not going to be vetted on the accent that you have. Adukonde, if you feel that language, because I have seen this with many of my students, not because they are not intelligent, not because they do not have the caliber, it's because they feared failure. So accept the challenge, so conquer it. And then the 3rd C will come, you will be confident. So just remember these 3 C's. Accept the math. Is that a challenge for you? The present math that you need is not 1 + 1 = 2. It is applied maths. Now you have Excel, you have so many tools. Acquire that. So you have identified the challenge. Okay? Learn to conquer that. Do more. We have so many online tutorials. Crack it. You can't run away from any of these if you want to be employed. Even not only, don't think that all of us sitting here are just doing business only. We have a huge workplace called home. Check with ma'am. Check with even Abraham. Check with Johnson. So we have a place called home, the most difficult place to manage. Characters like as children, they serve us at home. So conquer, and finally you will be confident. So this is not my role. It is only vote of thanks. But since I saw all of you representing various colleges, I thought I'll just give you a small, just that I have acquired over a period of time, that it is to be selfish and to conquer your challenge. Okay, now I go to the job. First of all, a big thank you to Sheela ma'am, because what she spoke was in a very subtle manner with a lot of messages for you. Ma'am, thank you so much. And at the outset, we have to thank KMA President Harikumar sir, he is not here today, but it was with a lot of groundwork that we initiated the whole plan. And first we should thank Harikumar sir and all the MC members, right? All the managing committee members, because we want all of you to be employable, and we are not thinking of you jumping to some other country and being a second-grade citizen. We are dreaming of all of you to be living in India happily with a good job. So definitely a big vote of thanks to all the management committee who mobilize their ideas and time for this. And then to all the resource persons, Mr. Matthew Abraham, AGM Learning and Development Malabar Group of Companies, Mr. Rijo Thomas, Associate Director, EY, Mr. Dr. Krishna Bhaskar Mangalasheri, my own colleague at SEMS. Then we have Mr. Ajesh of AVT, Mr. Pradeep Unnikrishnan, TCS. Where are you? Yeah. And Arun Prasad, yes. All these resource persons also curated the program for you. Okay, the feedback that you have for us should be through your sharing your appointment letters so that we are also happy. An initiative that has been taken. And a big thanks to the institutions that supported you, giving you on-duty leave. Yes? Giving you on-duty leave or, accommodating you at KMA when the classes are going on there. And to the KMA Secretariat for the constant follow-up and providing you all the support systems that you require. And finally, to your parents, who insisted that you wake up on time and go. Arengilim cheida? Yes. Okay, wishing you the best in life. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your thoughtful words and appreciation. With that, we conclude the valedictory function of the KMA Finishing School 2025.
We thank all dignitaries, guests, faculty, and participants for gracing this event and making the program truly impactful. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful and inspiring day ahead.
Before we wind up, if you have any feedback or something, maybe one or two persons can make a point.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. I'm Anuhya, and I'm from Xavier Institute of Management and Entrepreneurship. First of all, I would really like to thank KMA for providing us this opportunity. Thank you for bringing various HRs every week and industry leaders. And all these sessions have really helped us gain various knowledges, and we really understood what it really takes to stay competitive in the corporate world. And all these sessions are also equipped us with knowledge and what actually corporate looks like. And we are ready to face corporate now. I mean, not really, one more year to complete our MBA, and we are pretty sure all of us have, I'm pretty sure that all of us have gained knowledge on how to deal corporate people and in corporate how to stay competitive. And I would also like to thank my institute, XIME, for providing this platform for us to grow, learn, and also gain valuable insights. And lastly, I would like to thank the management committee at KMA for providing this platform. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So I take this opportunity to thank everyone for providing this KMA Finishing School. First of all, KMA President Harikumar sir for giving this opportunity to the students for developing their abilities and to know more about how a corporate works and how the importance of digital and AI tools and analyzing of industries. And thank you for the managing committee members, and thank you Abraham sir for giving this opportunity to everyone here. And thank you Sheela ma'am for the inspiring words about your life and all. Thank you Radha ma'am for the advice to our future lives. And thank you everyone to present here for the KMA Finishing School. And thank you Saharda Institute of Management Studies for giving an opportunity for present here. And thank you Pradit sir and Jojo sir for this opportunity. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So thank you all once again. And don't forget KMA after this course, okay? Please do come and visit. And we've been having a lot of programs and week after week. Even yesterday we had one here, I attended. So a lot of programs, events, we are conducting. a lot of networking experience, learning experience. Please do come and join our journey. Okay, thank you once again.